Sir, you can unmute yourself.
Okay.
And Mitali ma'am
My video is not allowing.
give me a minute, sir. Sir, now you are a co-host, sir. I'm making Mitali ma'am also a co-host.
Yes.
Mitali ma'am, you are a co-host. You can unmute yourself, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
So should I start allowing the participants now?
Yes, yes. Start admitting. Yes, start.
Yes, sir.
Sir, may I just check my PPT?
Yes, please.
Is it okay? Visible?
Yes, yes, ma'am. But you need to have a double click on it.
And that I'll do, sir, slideshow.
Yes, ma'am.
To do
It's
it with-
visible over there.
So I'm just stopping right now. Okay, sir, then I'm around. Just let me know when we'll start. Huh?
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
Participants are requested to rename themselves with the school code and the name.
Good afternoon, participants. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
So today is our ninth online teachers training. And I hope all our participants have learned how to rename themselves. The way they have to write first their school name, thereafter their own name. And those who are not say change their name, it will be difficult to confirm their attendance. So I'll request once again to please rename yourself. Otherwise, even if you participate, your certificate may not be generated. So now I request Mitali ma'am to start the training. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Aryavar Sahodaya, for giving me this opportunity to share with you some views on this very, very beautiful topic, that is importance of gratitude, which is important in everybody's life, whether you are a teacher or not. And the purpose of this workshop is that once the teachers are aware of this, they should try to inculcate this amongst the students. And our students, that is our 21st century learners, they practice gratitude right from childhood. And this becomes a way of life for them. So let's start. Let me try to share my screen. Okay, I hope it's visible to all of you. Some of the participants have raised their hand. I request you to please put your hands down. And if you have any queries, then they will be answered towards the end of the session. So for now, you can please put your hands down. Is my video visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
Fine, thank you. So once again, good evening to all of you. Although the sun is still right on top of us, but technically it is evening. So I wish all of you a very, very good evening. And thank you so much for taking out time on this weekend for this beautiful session, which I hope will be of some help to all of you. Today, our topic is importance of gratitude. Now, to begin with, suppose I'll just put it in the slideshow view, just a minute. Is it okay? I think it's visible well now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Clear.
let us first try to understand that what is the meaning of the word gratitude? What does gratitude mean? I'm sure many of you must be English teachers there, or gratitude is such a common word. We all know the dictionary meaning of the word gratitude. But the purpose of today's workshop is that we do not restrict ourselves to the meaning of gratitude only as per the dictionary. The purpose is to extend it much beyond the dictionary meaning and to make gratitude a very, very important word in our life. Practice gratitude in every step of our life so that, our life is full of gratitude. Because when we start practicing gratitude, then we start receiving gratitude also. Both the things are very, very connected to each other. And gratitude is such a beautiful value system that once you start practicing gratitude, there's so much of comfort, so much of well-being, so much of happiness associated with it that you yourself, feel absolutely cool and elated when you practice this lifestyle. So I think we need to focus more on gratitude rather than only knowing its dictionary meaning. So if you try to understand the word gratitude, then you will know that gratitude actually comes from a Latin word which means favor. So it is a state of being appreciative of the blessings received and the quality of being thankful. Blessings received, when we say that it can be the blessings of God, whichever form of God you believe in. It can be the blessings of your elders. It can be the blessings of your parents. It can be the blessings of people around you. Normally we all are very much worried. Like, just a few days back, I was listening to somebody whom I follow very genuinely, and she was telling that all the time we keep on saying, "Hame kisi ki nazar lag gayi, hame kisi ki nazar lag gayi." That means what? We are always worried, thinking that something wrong has happened to us, okay, and somebody who has not been very good to me, that person has done something for me which is of course ill or bad. But if you start practicing gratitude, you know, your entire attitude will take a 360-degree turn. You will not feel then that somebody's nazar aapko lage. You will always have a feeling that somebody's blessings are there on me, and you will be so empowered that you will always start feeling that nothing bad can happen with me, because somebody is always there to safeguard me. God is always there to help me. God is always there. My blessings are always there. People who have blessed me, their blessings are always there. And I will always be a very safe, very happy, very, 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 very content person in life. So basically, gratitude is a feeling which makes you understand that you are blessed. You know, many times we get up in the morning. Suppose I'm just giving an example. You get up in the morning and you go to prepare a cup of tea or coffee for yourself. Now, when you go to prepare a cup of tea for yourself, maybe you open the sugar can and you realize, chini to khatam. Now, just the first thing that comes out of your mouth in the morning is, "Are yaar, meri to kismat hi kharab hai. Abhi chai peeni thi aur chini khatam ho gayi." So how are you starting your day? You're starting your day saying that God has showered no blessing on you. You are such a unliked child of God, isn't it? But instead, if you're a person who has gratitude, you will always feel, koi baat nahi. Today I don't have sugar in the can, so what? I must maybe having good, I can have misri, or maybe today God wants me to be on a healthy diet and today I'll drink tea without my sugar. You know, this is the change in your attitude which happens when you start practicing gratitude. So iska fayda kya hai? Iska fayda ye hai कि whatever be the state of your life, whether you have sugar in your life or you don't have sugar in your life, in both the states, you know, you are balanced, you are happy. And after all this hard work, all this learning, all this, you know, turmoil in our life, what is it for? It is for happiness. और अगर आप gratitude practice नहीं करते हैं, तो what will happen is that you will have bungalows, you will have money, you will have cars, you will have stuff, you will have new, you know, every fashionable clothes and shoes and makeup and everything. But at the end of the day, you will not be happy. So happiness depends upon your mindset. And what mindset we are trying to understand today? We are trying to understand a mindset which is full of gratitude, which is full of appreciation, which is full of the fact that I am blessed. I am blessed by God. I am blessed by people around me. So I hope you have understood what is the meaning of the word gratitude. Now, what is gratitude? What is gratitude? What do we call it? Is it a mood? आज मेरा मूड बहुत अच्छा है, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे एक नई साड़ी दी है, इसलिए यू नो आज मैं क्या करूंगी, आज मैं लिफ्ट मैन से मिलूंगी, अपने अपार्टमेंट के दोस्त को भी कहूंगी, हेलो भैया, हाउ आर यू, वेरी नाइस। आज मैं गार्ड से मिलूंगी तो कहूंगी, गार्ड जी आप तो बड़े अच्छे हैं, आप बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं। और आज मेरा मूड अच्छा नहीं है, मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे थोड़ी सी डांट लगा दी सुबह सुबह, तो आज मैं जितने लोग मुझे जिंदगी में मिलेंगे मैं सबको गंदी गंदी बातें ही कहूंगी। I will not nod my head also. If my guard says good morning, I will not respond. If my lift man is late even by a minute, I'll shout at him. So what is gratitude? Is gratitude a mood? कि आपका मूड अच्छा है तो यू विल प्रैक्टिस ग्रैटिट्यूड, अगर आपका मूड अच्छा नहीं है यू विल नॉट प्रैक्टिस ग्रैटिट्यूड. Then what else? Is gratitude an emotion? If you're happy today, you'll practice gratitude. You'll say thank you ma'am, thank you sir, thank you this, thank you that. And if you're not happy today, you will not practice gratitude. Then gratitude could be a moral virtue also. That is, it's my moral virtue. I have learned this morally. आज के सेशन में हमने सीखा कि नहीं मैं gratitude practice करना चाहिए. आप believe करने लगोगे it's a moral virtue, और आप you start practicing gratitude. Is gratitude a habit for you? You are doing it quite often, so it's become more of a habit. Sometimes, you know, gratitude जैसे एक wonderful, virtue को भी people practice it for motive. आज मुझे अपनी मम्मी से 100 रुपए लेने हैं So I will say, good morning, Mama. How are you? You're looking so pretty today. Mommy, I want 100 rupees. I want to eat chow mein. Is it because of that? Is there a motive behind your gratitude? Or is it your personality trait? Some people have it in their trait. They will always respond with a smile. They will always say thank you. They will always be well mannered. They will always respond to your salute. So, or your pranam or your namaste. So it's a personality. So, and the last one is that is gratitude a way of your life? Now you have to choose the right word for yourself. Way of your life means whatever happens in my life, whether I'm happy or I'm sad or I'm emotional or I'm on top of the world or I'm feeling very low, whether my mood is good or bad, whether whether my motive is bad or my motive is good, it's intentional, unintentional, I will practice gratitude. I will always have a feeling that the blessed hand of somebody is there on my head and nothing wrong will happen. Let life take its stride. I will be happy in all kinds of situations. So is gratitude a way of your life? You have to decide it, my dear friends, that should gratitude depend upon your mood, emotion, moral virtue, habit, motive, personality trait, or way of life? And I think all of you would very well agree with me that if I ask you a question, then you will I'm sure you'll agree with me that gratitude should be a way of our life. कुछ भी हमारे साथ हालात हो, कोई भी सिचुएशन हो, हम gratitude practice करेंगे. That is very, very important. Are you understanding? I'm sure. Any doubts still here? Any questions? Any queries? So let us move ahead. Okay. Now, once again, what is gratitude? So, all these words which you can see in this word map, each word here adds a dimension to the word gratitude. If gratitude has hundreds and thousands of dimensions, then all these words can be considered as one dimension of gratitude. Gratitude means happiness. Gratitude means kindness. Gratitude means being polite, being grateful, being helpful, having good manners, being kind, being caring, being friendly, saying thank you, thanksgiving, perseverance, grace of God, good manners, mental peace, hope, everything. Gratitude is such a vibrant word. It's got so many dimensions to it that each dimension of gratitude leads towards more and more and more of happiness. So, my dear friends, in today's stressful life, stressful world, if you want to be happy, if you want your children to be happy, if you want your students to be happy, please remember this. You have to practice gratitude. You need to practice gratitude. Agar aap gratitude practice nahi karoge, you cannot be happy. Your life will become lonely. Your life will become unthankful. Your life will be devoid of affections if you are not practicing gratitude. और हमारे बच्चे भी, जैसे I'll tell you one, I'll give you one very, very simple example. I know everybody sitting out here is a teacher, and I hope you will agree if I say that the first day the child comes into the school, the first thing that we teach the child is to say thank you. Will you all agree with this? We teach the child that you say thank you, my dear. If the teacher is giving you a toffee, you have to say thank you. If anybody is giving you something, you have to say thank you. If anybody is passing a comment on you also, positive comment, you have to say thank you. But dukh ki baat ye hai na ki as we age, as we grow up, what happens? We forget this word ourselves. We forget that we also need to say thank you. How many times today, chalo aaj hi ki baat le lete hain. How many times today you have said thank you to God? लेकिन मैं बिल्कुल श्योर हूं कि कम से कम एक ना एक बार आपने कोसा जरूर होगा भगवान को, हे भगवान इतनी गर्मी क्यों है? लेकिन हम ऐसा कभी नहीं कहते हैं कि हे भगवान आज मौसम कितना अच्छा कर दिया आपने। हम ये जरूर कहते हैं मौसम बड़ा अच्छा है, बट वी नेवर से हे भगवान थैंक यू आपने मौसम को इतना अच्छा कर दिया। लेकिन हम ये जरूर कहते हैं हे भगवान आज इतनी गर्मी क्यों है। So our attitude has become negative. We always think the negative side. हम ग्रेटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करना कंप्लीटली भूल चुके हैं अपने लाइफ में। एंड शायद यही रीजन है कि जब हमारे जीवन में खुशियां आती हैं, हैप्पीनेस आता है, we don't celebrate that happiness. लेकिन अगर हमारी जिंदगी में थोड़े से भी दुख आ जाए, we celebrate that sadness. Will you agree or not? हम जितनी जोर से रोते हैं उतनी जोर से हंसते हैं क्या? आप देखते होंगे, I don't know whether I should give this example or not. आप देखते होंगे, there is a form of, Rudali. I'll tell you, what is Rudali? Rudali means, when there is a death in the village, that part of the country, there are ladies who are hired and their work is to cry. They cry, they mourn death. But have we ever heard anything where somebody is hired to celebrate happiness, to laugh? We do celebrate life. घर में हमारे यहाँ आप देखिए हमारे कल्चर में होता है ये, when somebody is born हम वो गाते हैं ना, छठी मनाते हैं, किसी की शादी होती है, सोहर, बच्चा होता है, and all these things we do celebrate. हमारे कल्चर में है ये. But with a fast moving life, with stress in our life, we are actually getting cut off from our culture. And we have learned only to celebrate sadness now. For every little thing in our life, we keep on cursing God, we keep on cursing people. मुझे किसी ने नजर लगा दिया, मुझे किसी ने श्राप दे दिया, मेरे साथ हमेशा बुरा होता है. It always happens with me. So this attitude is very, very wrong. That is what I'm trying to tell you. You have to come out of this and you have to practice thanksgiving. You have to practice that, yes, I am happy. God, today you've given me this. I'm happy for this. And make it a very, very, sochi, samchi habit. Practice it knowingly every day in your life if you actually want to be happy. So gratitude is very, very important for happiness. Now, what are the ways to express gratitude? How can we express gratitude? Saying thank you is one way. I think all of you are aware of that. But is there something beyond it? Because, I'll tell you one thing. I'll show you one slide. One very beautiful quote, which I like very much personally. I'll share that with you. Yeah, look at this. Many of us have, हमें प्यार होता है किसी के साथ, लेकिन होता है ना, आपने फिल्मों में भी सुना ये डायलॉग, हमें बहुत साल से प्यार था लेकिन हम कह ही नहीं पाए कि हमें प्यार है, हमारे दिल में छुपा रह गया. तो वैसा ही होता है यहाँ. Maybe many of us feel like expressing gratitude. Then what happens is we cannot express it due to n number of reasons. So feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. आपने बहुत सुंदर से उसको रैप किया है कलर्ड पेपर से, फिर उसमें अपने नाम लिखा है डेकोरेटिव पेपर से, फिर आपने इसमें छोटा सा बो बनाया है, फिर बो में आपने कुछ और भी डिजाइनिंग की है, बहुत प्यारा सा गिफ्ट रैप किया आपने, लेकिन आपने दिया ही नहीं, तो व्हाट्स द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट गिफ्ट? इट्स गॉट नो वैल्यू. So similarly, many of us have feeling of gratitude for our parents. We have, अरे हमारे माँ बाप ने हमें इतना पढ़ा लिखाया, हमें इस काबिल बनाया, हम ये कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहे हैं. किसी के माँ बाप ने और भी बहुत कुछ किया, फाइनेंशियली किया, इमोशनली किया, किसी वेल विशर ने किया, किसी के नेबर ने किया, किसी के घर में किसी मेड ने आज बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाया, एंड यू आर वेरी टायर्ड आफ्टर अ डेज वर्क, आप घर गए, आपने खाया, आपको बहुत अच्छा लगा, लेकिन क्या आप याद से उस मेड को नेक्स्ट डे कहते हैं, yesterday, you cooked that veggie, it was superb. We take it for granted. यार उसका काम है बनाना. She has to cook it. She's being paid for that. He's being paid for that. Are you understanding? हम कैसे हो चुके हैं? So you have to understand that when you feel that gratitude, please express it. Be expressive. Never mind if you have to say 1,000 times a day, please try to express it. Okay, don't keep your gift like this only. Okay, my dear friends. So please express gratitude. So we went into this slide, creative ways to express gratitude. So I'll show you there are some creative ways to express gratitude, Number 1, give compliments. लेकिन हाँ, जब कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स देंगे, अब ये मत कहिएगा मिताली मैम ने बोला था कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स देने तो मेरे साथ ऐसी दुर्घटना हो गई। अब आप रोड पे चल रहे हैं, आपने किसी को बुलाया और उसको बुला करके टुडे यू आर लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, फिर कुछ और हो जाएगा। सो प्लीज गिव कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स, जेन्युइन कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स। इफ somebody is looking good, यार बताओ, बोलो ना यू आर लुकिंग वेरी गुड। हम तो ये सोचने लगते हैं यार, अरे यार मेरे पास ऐसी साड़ी नहीं है, उसकी साड़ी बहुत सुंदर है। ये बोलने के पहले हमारे दिमाग में क्या थॉट आ जाता है, मेरे पास ये साड़ी नहीं है, ये साड़ी हम दोनों साथ ही शॉपिंग करने गए थे मॉल में, उसको कैसे मिल गई ये साड़ी, मुझे तो नहीं मिली। हमारे दिमाग में ये थॉट्स आ जाते हैं। So please throw away those negative thoughts, and if somebody is looking beautiful in this sari, say, ma'am, your sari is too good, you're looking very handsome today, your shirt is wonderful. Please don't shy away. Make eye contact. Whenever you're talking to somebody, you know, when you look at somebody, your eyes speak, your face speaks, your body speaks. So if you look at somebody and if your look itself will tell so many things. Be an active listener. कोई आपसे बात कर रहा है, आप मोबाइल पे कुछ देख रहे हो, हाँ, आप टीचर है, पेरेंट आपसे बात करने आए हैं, and you're doing something else. Give a friend a huggy. You understand this? I hope you remember this movie, you know. Which movie was that? Munna Bhai MBBS. Jadoo ki Jhappi. Actually, it works. It works. Have you ever tried to hug your child, you know, when the child is feeling helpless, when the child is feeling lonely? That is so important. Help a stranger in need. I don't know whether I will also do it or not. It's very easy to say, but very difficult, you know, to follow this. Because today our life has become so complicated. We will hardly help a stranger. ये सोचकर कि पता नहीं what will be the repercussion. Something bad can happen with us. But of course, keep your eyes and your ears open and try to help people who are in need. Always say thank you. Don't take things for granted. Don't take services for granted. You need to say thank you. Smile. This is the biggest thing you can do. Be patient. Wait for your turn. Be patient. हम भगवान के मंदिर में जाते हैं और हम लाइन में नहीं लगना चाहते, तो हम क्या करते हैं, भैया जरा साइड हो जाइए प्लीज, मुझे ऐसे मुझे जाना, पूजा नहीं करनी, और ऐसे ऐसे करके हम इधर उधर घूम घूम के आगे जाकर लाइन में लग जाते हैं। आपको क्या लगता है भगवान को नहीं दिख रहा है? आप कितने बेचैन हैं उनसे मिलने के लिए? He understands. God also understands. So please be patient, wait for your turn, show your gratitude through your patience. Pay it forward. Very, very important. Whatever you receive in life, whatever blessings and happiness you're receiving in life, please pay it forward. Don't think कि ये मुझे छुपा कर रखना है, ये मुझे नहीं देना है. You know, there's one very famous example which I always quote. You know, as often as I get a chance, I quote it. Like, you know, many times it happens that your mother-in-law knows how to make a very good achar. You ask your mother-in-law कि सासू माँ आपने अचार कैसे बनाया? So Sasu Ma will tell you everything, but Sasu Ma will not tell you one simple ingredient, you know, something that she uses. She will not tell you that. You know why? Because she always has this feeling, if I tell everything 100%, then what will happen? My bahu will make very good achar or better than me. So, you know, this psychology you should not have. This is very bad. This psychology, don't play with this psychology. If you have received something in life, be happy to return. You know, be happy to return more than what you have received. If I have received 100 blessings in life, then I should bless thousands and lakhs of people in as many ways as possible. That is how you pay forward. So remember this example. Don't be the Sasuma. Instead, you be a transparent person who can give much more to the society, much more to this world than you have received. Okay. Yeah, easy ways to show gratitude and improve your life. Number 1. Now, practically हम करेंगे कैसे? You know, very difficult for many of us to practice gratitude. मैं बताती हूँ, बहुत लोगों को हम लोग आदत ही नहीं होती है. तो एट दिस एज 30, 40, 50 की उम्र में कैसे शुरू करें? हाउ टू स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग ग्रैटिट्यूड? I mean, it is a big challenge for us. How to start practicing gratitude? Very simple way of practicing gratitude is, and all these are very tested methods, friends. If you are genuinely interested in practicing gratitude, you can follow any one of them. I think you'll be more than happy with the results. One very simple thing which you can do is write a daily gratitude journal. मैं आपको एक सच्चाई बताऊं, आप सबके लाइफ में ऐसा ना ऐसा एग्जाम्पल होगा, मेरे लाइफ में भी है, I'm sure आपके लाइफ में भी these examples must be there. When you've done something for somebody, very genuinely you've done something for somebody, but instead of thanking, that person has given you very bitter experiences. होता है या नहीं? हुआ है या नहीं आपके लाइफ में? आप मुझे बताइए, yes or no? Maybe you can put it in the chat box, yes or no, whether this has happened in your life or not. That you have tried to do something very good, but instead of getting a favor from that person, instead of getting a thank you from that person, you know what that person has given you? That person has given you some very, very bitter experiences. Deepak ji is saying yes, always. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Many of you are saying yes. So we have that experience. Each one of us has that small, that crush हमारे दिल में है. Now, this bitter experience should actually teach you the importance of gratitude in life. जिन लोगों के साथ ये bitter experience हो चुका है, they are the ones who gratitude की importance को ज्यादा समझेंगे. They will understand the importance of gratitude more than the others. क्या importance है gratitude की? हम कैसे भूल जाते हैं? If somebody has done something good for us, or good छोड़ो, if somebody has done something for us, हम कैसे भूल जाते हैं? कितनी तकलीफ होती है सामने वाले को जब हम भूल जाते हैं. So don't let this happen. You don't be the cause of that bitter experience in anybody's life, my dear friends. Every time you think of that incident, every time you think of that person, it actually hurts and bleeds. So I request you that आप कम से कम उस bitter experience का एक हिस्सा ना बने. कोई आपको ऐसे याद नहीं करे, यार दीपक जी के लिए मैंने इतना कुछ किया, लेकिन दीपक जी ने मेरे साथ ऐसा किया. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. You don't become the cause of unhappiness in anybody's life by showing lack of gratitude. Okay, so how do we practice? Number one, write a gratitude journal. जैसे आप वो लिखते हैं ना, क्या कहते हैं, diary writing, many of us do. So gratitude journal, just what it is. You just start practicing. Take some sheets, take a small diary, just write 2 things, 2 person or 2 things for which you are happy today. Thank you, God, or thank you, Mr. Verma, thank you, Mr. Pathak, thank you, Mrs. Singh, thank you, Ms. Shushma, thank you, Pratima, whatever, for doing this. Write a gratitude journal. Because many times it happens in our life कि कोई हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा कुछ करके चला जाता है, we're not able to thank that person. Maybe the distance, maybe we cannot communicate, maybe we don't have the means of communication, so many other things. But at least when you write that, you know what happens? There is something in this world known as telepathy. It reaches. The mind reaches the mind. I repeat, the mind reaches the mind. When somebody is there in your mind and you express genuine gratitude, that expression of gratitude of yours, it reaches the other person's life. So start maintaining a gratitude journal. प्रैक्टिस माइंडफुलनेस. दिमाग से काम करिए. शायद मैंने अपने किसी एक सेशन में बोला भी था, अगर आप लोग में से वो किसी ने अटेंड किया होगा तो, या नहीं अटेंड किया हो तो मैं एक सेंटेंस बोलूंगी. व्हाट इज माइंडफुलनेस? वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल आई गिव फॉर दैट. माइंडफुलनेस मींस जस्ट इंक्रीज द गैप बिटवीन द स्टिमुलस एंड द रिस्पॉन्स. एग्जाम्पल की तरह आपको समझाती हूँ, आपको याद रहे. आपके पड़ोसन या पड़ोसी अचानक दरवाजा खटखटाते एक दिन और कहते हैं, क्या मिस्टर शर्मा, यू आर सच अ such an idiot, you have done this, you have done that, you have done this, और एक चमाटा आपको जड़ देता है, your पड़ोसी, neighbor. Imagine, I'm just asking you to imagine. It's not happened in your life. I'm just asking you to imagine. Now what you do? आप भी मिस्टर शर्मा कम थोड़ी है उससे, हिम्मत आपकी भी बुलंद है बिल्कुल. आप भी दो, उसके एक के बदले आप दो चमाटा जड़ देते हैं उसको. And this increases in volume. What is the end? You all understand what could be the possible ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you practice mindfulness, अगर आप mindfulness practice करेंगे, आप क्या करेंगे? Your padhosi comes to your house, he shouts at you or she shouts at you, gives you one tight slap. बात हाथापाई तक आ जाती है. You don't respond or react immediately. What you do is, you say, you throw that person out of your house. You just ask that person that this is not, you will not discuss right now. And you take some time. The stimulus has already happened. Maar diya usne aapko. Stimulus is there, but your response is not there. Now what happens? The stimulus becomes weak. It gets weakened because the response is not coming from this side. You take your time, you review the situation, you rethink, whatever you want to do, you do. After some time, you respond. Please don't react, respond. So what have you done? You've just increased the time between the stimulus and the response. This is known as mindfulness. Because if you want to practice your mindfulness, you have to give time to your mind to think about the best possible options. Your mind cannot act as a reflex organ. You have to give the time needed for the mind to take the best possible decisions, the best possible actions. And you give time to your mind to take mindful decisions. This is known as mindfulness. I hope all of you understood. There is no confusion. There's no confusion. Till here? Okay. So practice this mindfulness. Appreciate little things in life. Because our life itself is very, very little, you know. Nothing very, very great is going to happen in our life. And if it happens, take it up as a bonus. Practice little things in life. Today is Sunday. Today, early in the morning, I went with my husband, you know, to do what? To buy some vegetables. And when I went to the vegetable market, you know, you won't believe, I saw a very small whole size, you know, what do you call it in Hindi? Kohra. You won't believe how happy I was. I had never had that menu, that pumpkin menu in my mind, but I just went and I purchased it. And that little pumpkin, you know, I carried it on my lap throughout the journey. I came home, I did a photo shoot with that small little full pumpkin. And that pumpkin was a big source of happiness for me today. Now, अगर मैं ऐसा सोचूं कि मैं अपने husband के साथ सब्जी खरीदने गई हूं and my husband will buy me the entire vegetable market today, only then I will be happy. Or he will take me to Digha and he will tell, come on, my dear wife, this entire tree is yours. All the mangoes of the tree are yours. And then I will be happy. So this is very, very wrong. ना वो दिन आएगा, शायद नहीं आए मेरे लाइफ में, तो मैं कभी खुशी नहीं होंगी. So try to find happiness in small things. These small things actually happen in our life endless number of times, and they just knock us. Come on, tick tick, it's time to be happy. Knock knock, it's time to be happy. And you know, we people, we are so much used to loud music that we forget those small knocks that keep on happening in our life. So please appreciate these small knocks of your life. आपके जीवन में भी वही होगा जो सैकड़ों, हजारों, लाखों, करोड़ों लोगों के जीवन में हो रहा है. जन्म लेते हैं, पढ़ाई करते हैं, नौकरी करते हैं, शादी होती है, बच्चे होते हैं, उनकी परवरिश करते हैं, बूढ़े होते हैं, बीमार होते हैं, मर जाते हैं। आप भी उन्हीं में से एक हैं, फिर भी आपको हैप्पी होना है। कैसे होंगे? These small things. So don't ignore the small things. Please be happy with the small things. Okay. Somebody is writing, Hemanji has written no. You know किस लिए है Hemanji? If you could kindly elaborate. Next, show kindness to everyone. Because once you practice kindness, it will give you immense happiness. It will give you peace of mind. It will give you, serenity in your life. So please be kind to everybody. Kindness is another, part of gratitude. Give genuine compliments. ये मैंने शुरू में ही बोला था. अगर आप सड़क पे चलती हुई किसी अनजान लड़के को, अनजान लड़की को कहेंगे आप बहुत सुंदर लग रहे हो, उसके बाद क्या होगा मुझे नहीं पता. I'm not responsible for that. So whenever you're giving compliments, please be very, very genuine. Actually, you have to give them compliments so that the other person feels good. Volunteer your time. Today's world, time is the most precious gift you can give to anybody. For this, I would, of course, first of all tell this, give time to your parents. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Hemanji. No confusion. Okay, give time to your parents. Give time to elderly people around you. हमारे पास सारी सुख सुविधाएं हैं आजकल, लेकिन हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है किसी के लिए. हस्बैंड को वाइफ के लिए, वाइफ को हस्बैंड के लिए, माँ बाप को बच्चों के लिए, बच्चों को माँ बाप के लिए. We don't have time. So please volunteer your time, which is very, very important. Next, encourage people. अब ऐसा नहीं सोचना है कि ये जंगल है, मैं ही शेर हूं, जो करूंगा मैं ही करूंगा, जो करूंगी मैं ही करूंगी. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Encourage people. Everybody should grow. Look at nature. एक बड़े से पेड़ के नीचे कितने सारे पेड़ ग्रो करते हैं, छोटे छोटे. They all survive because of that one big. So you have to allow people to grow along with you. You cannot only grow. Smile as much as possible. Spend time with your loved ones because it makes you happy. And when you're happy, you'll practice more and more of gratitude. Practice meditation. Because when you meditate, see, writing the journal, gratitude journal is very physical. But when you close your eyes and you learn how to meditate, maybe mentally also you think about those people who have blessed you somehow today. And from your mind, you are sending gratitude waves to the other person and it reaches. And that can only happen through meditation. There is one question in the chat box. Let me take it up. How could we prepare ourselves to do this? That is what I'm discussing right now, sir. How can you prepare yourself for practicing gratitude? So the first thing you can do is start writing a gratitude journal. Practice mindfulness. अगर आपके लाइफ में कोई ऐसा सिचुएशन आए जो तुरंत रिएक्ट करने को आपको प्रोवोक करे, तो आप तुरंत रिएक्ट नहीं करेंगे. You will give some time between the stimulus and the response. Try to be kind to people. Give genuine compliments, because when you say somebody that today you have done this wonderful job, it makes you happy and it makes the other person happy also. Because after all, we are learning all this. The purpose is to be happy. Volunteer your time. Give time to your loved ones. Encourage people around you. Don't try to hold that chabi. वो सासू माँ की चाबी नहीं होनी चाहिए कि मैंने कमर में कस ली तो मेरी ही है. The chabi should be given to others so that everybody can enjoy life and grow with you. Smile, spend time with your loved ones, practice meditation. This is what I'm trying to tell you, that if you do this, then you can practice gratitude in your life. I hope I have answered your question. Next one. How to show gratitude to those who love you. Now, friends, I'm coming to the real life tips and tricks, how to practice gratitude. I'm sharing some tips with you. Try to follow these tips. I'm sure you will also excel in the process of practicing gratitude. Number one, how to show gratitude to people who love you. Compliment them. We all know that my mother loves me, my father loves me, my sister loves me, isn't it? Isn't it? But how many times you tell your mother, Mama, I love you, Papa, I love you. or to your husband or to your wife, we take it for granted, isn't it? Don't we take it for granted? ये मेरी wife है तो करेगी, मेरे लिए अच्छा खाना बनाएगी, मेरे कपड़े धोएगी, मेरे घर को साफ रखेगी, मेरे बच्चों को पालेगी. We take it for granted. वो मेरा husband है तो वो ये 1 2 3 4 5 काम करेगा ही. वो मेरी मम्मी है तो she is expected to do this. But don't you think we are taking these people in our life so much for granted? How many times we go and tell them, एक बार ये भी कहते हैं, thank you, I love you. किसी ने यहाँ अपनी वाइफ से, अपनी मदर से, अपने फादर से ये कहा कभी कि you are such a wonderful cook, you are such a wonderful singer, this, you know, the way you drape a sari, mom, I love it. The way you cook in the kitchen, oh my God, such a great talent. कभी हम कहते ही नहीं है, हम समझते हैं इसकी तो जरूरत ही नहीं है, वो तो माँ है, उसको तो खाना बनाना आना ही है, उसको तो बनाकर मुझे खिलाना ही है मेरा मनपसंद डिश. So stop this. Stop taking people for granted. Always think, अरे यार ये आदमी है मेरे लाइफ में, तो ये मेरे लाइफ का, this is a blessing for me. This is a blessing from God that this person is in my life. So compliment them on their talents, skills, strength that you admire. Offer to do something you know they don't enjoy. Normally हम क्या करते हैं, अभी तो बहुत trend भी है ना, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents Day, Daughter's Day. Normally हम क्या करते हैं, we on the Mother's Day you will see all the sons and daughters and husbands, they are cooking in the kitchen dishes for the mother. Why? Because you know that every day the mother is cooking and she does not enjoy to do it every day. क्या रोज कोई भी मदर चाहेगी कि हम सुबह नींद से उठते ही किचन में चले जाएं? Nobody would like to do that. So you cannot, don't wait for Mother's Day, don't wait for Father's Day, don't wait for Daughter's Day. You can offer to do something that you know that they do, but they don't enjoy. They are doing it for you, but they're not enjoying doing it. Appreciate them. Say you are the best. I'm blessed to have you as my mother. I'm blessed to have you as my father. Don't take people, don't take relationships, don't take blessings for granted. Please don't take. Now, how will you show gratitude to people who challenge you? लड़ाई नहीं करनी है उनसे. Challenging people. Like I just give you the example of the neighbor. Always coming and shouting at me, always coming and shouting at you, always trying to provoke you, always trying to put you in a mess. In your workplace also you have such people. In your home also you have such people, isn't it? Who are always trying to challenge you, who are always trying to put you in a difficult situation. Please smile at them also. First thing you can do is, सबसे बड़ी तकलीफ उनको आपके स्माइल से ही है, तो आप स्माइल करो उनको. अपने आप हमेशा स्माइल करते रहो. Then what you can do is, you thank them for introducing you to a new way to look at things, even if you don't agree. मतलब ये कि अगर आपकी किसी बात पे उनके साथ बहस हो रही है, डिबेट हो रहा है, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? आप ये कह सकते हैं कि I am so thankful that you have showed me this पहलू, सिक्के का ये पहलू आपने मुझे दिखाया. You have shown me this phase of life also. You have shown me this phase of the situation also, which I was unaware of. So you've actually enhanced my knowledge. Thank you for this. You have actually enhanced the dimension of my outlook. Thank you for that. Write a blog post about how they helped you see things differently and dedicate it to them. Like, you know, I always say this, I will not take the name, but I always say this. Had I not been satisfied with my first job as a teacher, I would not have become a principal. You know, I was so unhappy because of someone out there that I thought, nahi yaar, ab mujhe teacher banna hi nahi hai. Ab main agla step lungi, to I will become the principal only. And then I just moved out and I became the principal of a very small school then. But after that, I never turned back, you know, I never looked back. So I always thank that person. Whenever I talk about, in groups, whenever I have a discussion, I always say thank you to that person. Had he not been like that with me, I would not have quit the job and I would never have become a principal. And from a principal, I would never have become a resource person. From a resource person, I would never have achieved so much in my life. And still, the door is open for me to achieve so many more things. Maybe till date, I would just have remained there. So be thankful to such people. Fight. Being ungrateful, shouting, yelling doesn't help. You can always negativity को भी आप gratitude से fight कर सकते हैं. If somebody is negative towards you, that can also be fought with gratitude. Remember this. This is very, very important. This is very challenging. You should understand this. I hope this is also clear with you. Now, next. How to show gratitude to people who serve you? There are three kinds of people in our life. People who are with us, our family, our friends, our colleagues who love us. Next, there are people who are challenges for us. And the third are people who are below, which we think they're below us. तो मुझे serve कर रहे हो, मेरे नीचे है, मेरे under में है. We think, this is our thinking. How can you show gratitude towards them? Offer them to get a cup of coffee if it's someone working in or outside your home. Maybe, one day you can have, like in our school, we have a very good system. Once in a month, we sit with such people and we talk to them. One-to-one, we talk about their family, about their home. It's a system. It's known as town hall in our school. And we are supposed to do it once in a month at least, where we sit with all such people who serve us and we talk to them one-to-one. About their family, about their problems, about their good things in life, about their future plans, about themselves, about their health, etc., etc., etc. So please, the relationship should only not be कि आप मेरे घर आते हो, मेरा bathroom साफ करते हो, मेरे लिए खाना बनाते हो, मेरे लिए बर्तन धोते हो. That's your world. No, it should be beyond that. Work is one part of it, but apart from that, they are also human beings, and we need to think about it. Next is, if you have a tip jar, true, very true, Hemanji. Now, if you have a tip jar, include a thoughtful note of appreciation along with your coins or bills. And all of us give tips, every time we are giving tips. I know we all are very good at it. But along with the tip, if you could just write there, you served us with a wonderful smile in your face. Thank you. I like the way you treated us. You were very good today. हिंदी में लिख दो, किसी भी लैंग्वेज में लिख दीजिए, जो आपकी समझ में आए, जो उसकी समझ में आए. So, everything, what I mean to say here is, my dear friends, everything doesn't start with money and doesn't end in money. There is something in between also that we need to understand, isn't it? That is very, very important. Next. Show gratitude to people who work with you, your colleagues. Ask them about their lives instead of always being all business or work. Like, we go for a day out with our colleagues. We go for a excursion with our colleagues. We go for dinner with our colleagues. Colleague के घर में शादी होती है, आपको invite करते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि वो सिर्फ आपको अपने साथ काम करने वाला नहीं समझते. वो ये समझते हैं कि एक ऐसा इंसान है जिसके साथ मैं काम भी करती हूँ या करता हूँ, जिसके साथ मैं लाइफ भी शेयर करता हूँ, जिसके साथ मैं so many things are revolving around that person. So आप क्या करते हो? You must discuss their life, you must discuss their habits, you must discuss their ins and outs, whatever they can always show you. Bring back lunch for them. You take some lunch, share with them. They also bring for you. You also bring for them. So this is a very good way of showing gratitude. Developing a bond with people who are working with you, because it's not only business which puts you together. It is these simple things which makes the group excel and do great achievements. You achieve something great when there is this kind of bonding between you. You know that you are helpful to each other. You practice gratitude for them and they practice gratitude for you. Okay. So I hope I've discussed very, very thoroughly that how you can practice gratitude with different types of people around you. Ways to cultivate gratitude. Abhi kisne ye question pucha bhi tha that how can we do it in our daily life? राइट थैंक यू नोट, स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग राइटिंग थैंक यू नोट. आप जब भी किसी को टिप देते हैं थैंक यू नोट, जब भी आपका कोई अच्छा काम करके देता है एक वेल डन. जैसे हम लोग कॉपी करेक्शन करते हैं ना, आप तो टीचर्स हैं, आप तो आसानी से इसको कर सकते हैं. आप जब किसी अच्छे बच्चे की कॉपी आपके हाथ में आते हैं, आप लिखते हैं वेल डन, एक्सीलेंट, स्टार, आइसक्रीम, टॉफी. व्हाट इज दिस? Similarly, start writing a thank you note. Somebody has done something good for you. Keep some small slips with you, around you, in your purse. Thank you, well done, so kind of you. Bear the smile always, something like that. Thank someone mentally, as I was just telling you. You know, when you practice meditation, when you're practicing that journal in your mind, when you keep somebody in your mind, जैसे हम कहते हैं ना कि अगर हम किसी को याद करके बहुत रो रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये है कि वो भी मुझे याद कर रहा है या कर रही है कहीं ना कहीं. This is the psychology. I hope you know this. अगर आज आपका मन बहुत खराब है किसी के लिए, उसकी बहुत याद आ रही है, बार बार याद आ रही है, तो you know what it actually means? Psychology says कि वो इंसान भी आपको कहीं ना कहीं याद कर रहा है, इसलिए आपको भी उसकी याद आ रही है. It's a vice versa thing. So अगर आप किसी को मेंटली थैंक भी करेंगे तो वो थैंक भी उसके पास पहुंचेगा. किसी को मेंटली कर्स करेंगे तो वो भी पहुंचेगा. So please don't do that. Practice gratitude journal writing. Count your blessings. I always do this. I always feel nothing bad can happen with me because I'm surrounded with blessings. तो बद्दुआ मेरे तक पहुंचेगी कैसे? पहले तो सारी दुआएं हैं चारों तरफ, वो मुझे घेरे हुए हैं, तो बद्दुआ को तो पहुंचने का रास्ता ही नहीं है, बंद है रास्ता. तो कोई कितनी भी बद्दुआ दे नहीं पहुंचेगी. I don't believe in this. Pray and meditate. This is very, very important. Now, when you're writing a gratitude letter, you know, as a principal, you know, I'll tell you my personal experience. I write appointment letters also. I write memos also, notices also, appreciation letters also, and I write termination letters also, although very less. But when I'm most happy, you know, when I write a appreciation letter, that is also a gratitude letter. Practice writing this. You know why I'm so happy? I don't know why I'm so happy. But when I'm writing an appreciation letter, किसी और को appreciate करे, लेकिन मैं खुद खुश हो रही हूँ. तो जब आप किसी को appreciate करते हो ना friends, तो actually वो तो खुश हो ही रहा है, आप भी खुश हो रहे हो, आपका भी अपना interest है उसमें. Don't forget that. And this खुश होना, this happiness will take you a long way. I hope you'll agree. कि when you are happy, तो आपके health के लिए, आपके wealth के लिए, आपके mental well-being के लिए, सब चीज के लिए it's very good. It's a win-win situation. So benefits of having an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude makes us feel happier, healthier, or optimistic. I hope you'll agree. It reduces materialism. People who show gratitude, you know, they don't run out of एक मेरे पास अलमारी नहीं है, एक मेरे पास फ्रिज नहीं है, मेरे पास साड़ी नहीं है. जैसे मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया, अगर आपके पड़ोसी के घर बड़ा सा फ्रिज आया है, तो आप अगर ग्रेटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो you'll be happy. अरे यार वेरी गुड, कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स, यार क्या फ्रिज लाए हो आप, वेरी गुड, चलो भाभी ठंडा पानी पिलाओ इसमें. और अगर आप ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं प्रैक्टिस करने वाले आदमी होंगे तो आपको ये टेंशन होगा कि यार उसके इतना बड़ा फ्रिज आया कहां से, मेरे पास क्यों नहीं. So those people who practice gratitude, they are less materialistic, and the lesser materialistic you are, the happier you are in life. You know this. Gratitude builds a strong marriage, family, and relationship because one reason is it reduces materialism. It makes you happier, healthier, and optimistic. And optimism and happiness is the key to all relationships. It makes you help in your career also. Who would not like to have a person who's optimistic, who's happy, who is healthy, who doesn't have materialistic lusts to a large extent? Who will not love that person? So you'll have a great career also. Importance of gratitude is it removes negative emotions. It does not let your relations spoil. It's a firewall against them, isn't it? It helps positively to maintain the emotion, happiness, joy, and gives more satisfaction to our life. That means, my dear friends, we can say that grateful experience, that is gratitude, is equal to positive emotions. If you're a person practicing gratitude, means your emotions are always very, very positive. But as somebody has already told this long before in the chat box, that it's very difficult to practice gratitude. Yes, true, 100% true. For some people, it's very difficult to practice gratitude. Somebody is Mr. Serious, somebody is Mr. Kharus, somebody is Mr. Unhappy. Very difficult. उनके लिए gratitude practice करना बड़ा मुश्किल काम होता है. क्यों होता है पता है? पहला चीज तो ये है कि you have a brain, you know, the left side and the right side. So you have a less grateful brain that is more active. Next is it's your personality pitfall. बचपन से आपको थैंक यू बोलना, आई लव यू बोलना, अप्रिशिएट करना नहीं सिखाया, आपके पेरेंटिंग में नहीं था, या आपने नहीं सीखा, आपके स्कूल में नहीं सिखाया गया. सो आपके पर्सनालिटी का पिटफॉल हो चुका है. आपकी अपब्रिंगिंग कैसी है, और यू नो ग्रैटिट्यूड डिपेंड्स अपॉन योर जीन्स आल्सो. लेकिन despite of all these factors, you all can still practice gratitude because I strongly believe in this slide. Please look at it. There are endless number of reasons to practice gratitude, but there's only one reason not to practice gratitude, and that is discontentment. That is one reason which kills gratitude. And you can see there are so many reasons out in the slide for which you can practice gratitude. तो मेरा चैलेंज आपसे ये है कि क्या आप इस एक फैक्टर को किल नहीं कर सकते. इस एक शत्रु को आपको मिटाना है, वो है डिसकंटेंटमेंट फ्रॉम योर लाइफ. बी हैप्पी विथ योर लाइफ. अगर आप सिर्फ इस एक एनिमी को अपनी जिंदगी से मिटा दें, यू विल हैव एन नंबर ऑफ रीजंस, इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ रीजंस टू बी हैप्पी. सो प्लीज चूज दैट इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ रीजंस एंड प्लीज डिलीट, demolish, finish this one word from your life, that is discontentment, and you will see you can easily start practicing gratitude. This we have already discussed. So remember this. Maths वाले लोग हैं यहाँ, हिमांशु सर हैं फिजिक्स के, और भी बहुत मैथ्स एंड साइंस के टीचर्स होंगे. एक बड़ा सा सिंपल इक्वेशन है जो हम अपने बच्चों को नहीं पढ़ाते. सारे बड़े बड़े ई.एम.सी स्क्वायर एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा क्या होता है मुझे तो पता नहीं. बहुत सारे इक्वेशंस हम अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाते हैं. एक छोटा सा इक्वेशन इंक्लूड कर लीजिए, साइंस टीचर्स, मैथ्स टीचर्स, आप अपने सिलेबस में. दैट ग्रैटिट्यूड इज इक्वल टू हैप्पीनेस. ग्रैटिट्यूड इज इक्वल टू हैप्पीनेस. Gratitude is ingredient in the formula of happiness. Happiness equals to gratitude divided by gratification. ये फॉर्मूला याद करिए और इस फॉर्मूला को अपने बच्चों की लाइफ में इनकलकेट करिए, अपने लाइफ में डालिए. And then you will understand the value of gratitude. Then you will understand why Mitali ma'am is always so happy, why XYZ is always so happy. वो क्यों हमेशा खुश रहता है, वो क्यों हमेशा हंसता है. ये सवाल बड़ा हमारे मन में चलता है. तो जब भी ये सवाल आपके मन में उठे, आप याद कीजिए ये फॉर्मूला को. वो ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करता है, वो ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस करती है, इसलिए खुश है. Because gratitude is equal to happiness. Okay. I'll show you a small slide. Just see if the audio and the video is okay. You can share me through the chat box. Let's enjoy this.
Studies have shown that when we practice gratitude, we are healthier, happier, and we are
Just a minute.
better thinkers and learners. To understand and embody gratitude, we must understand the following. Gratitude is a choice. We choose to be grateful. Gratitude must be practiced. Our brains easily see the bad. We must train the neurons to see the positive. The more we do this, the better we get at it. Gratitude is an attitude, the way we interact with our world. When we smile and we say thank you and we perform random acts of kindness as often as we can, that means we have chosen an attitude of gratitude. When we are sitting in a classroom and we are not present and engaged in the subject material, our teacher and other students, we cannot be in a place of gratitude. We might not even know that our minds have wandered until our teacher brings us back to reality. Our worries, boredom, and other complaints are undermining our learning, and we don't even realize it. But we can fix this by being grateful. Gratitude is an action. It's like exercise. The more you notice, the more you find, and the better you feel. You can apply gratitude to your entire life, and you should, but right now, let's focus on school. Complain. Just get it all out. Write about everything that is wrong with school. Then, take out your positivity lens and reframe everything that you have written with a positive twist. Now, don't you feel much better? Let's take it to a different level. Here are some other ways you can practice gratitude. Notice what you're grateful for. Express gratitude to the people around you. Notice others' contributions to your life. Itemize things you're grateful for. Look for how your glass is half full. Look for what can be learned in situations. Discuss it at the dinner table with parents. Talk about it at lunch with friends. Discuss it in the classroom. Keep a best possible self-diary. Journal. And create a gratitude chart. Looking at life through a positive filter helps us to be happier, healthier, feel safer, learn, and think better, and makes us a lot more fun to be around. Gratitude is a way of looking at your life for what it is.
So my dear friends, hope you all have understood what is gratitude, and ultimate is that gratitude changes everything. Your entire, 360-degree change in your life will start happening once you practice gratitude. Please believe my words, trust me, and try to practice gratitude more and more. With that, I would like to end this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Any
Very nice
questions?
elaborative.
Any
Ma'am, request
questions?
our president, the president of Aryavart Saudya School Complex, Radhika ma'am, was there with us. Mr. Abhay, please see Radhika ma'am is there.
Yes, I am there.
Okay, ma'am, please.
I'm there. But video not disabled. So
Abhayji,
good evening,
It's done, sir.
everybody.
Ma'am,
And
you
our
can now-
today's our resource person, Mitali ma'am, really did a wonderful job, ma'am. It was really very nice.
Thank you
Very
so
nice
much, ma'am.
session.
Thank you.
And really, we all learned. I'm sure that everybody will tell that yes, it was a wonderful session. And we know that if we are happy, we the teachers happy, then only we can make our students happy. So this session, gratitude, how we can inculcate this habit among the students. For that, we should inculcate that gratitude in our life. Once again, on behalf of the Aryavart Sahodaya, I thank Mitali ma'am for a wonderful session. And one more thing, the participants, we have noticed that the participants, please, when you are not ready to learn something, how we can expect from the students, because many of the participants are joining very lately, and the repeated request we have done, school number, which starts with 6. Which starts with 6 only. That's not affiliation number, not 1, 2, 3. We have noticed that many of them is written 1, 2, 3. Please start with your school code or school number that is starting with a 6. So please write that and write your name so that it will be easy to issue certificates. And moreover, you need to fill the attendance sheet. Attendance sheets is second only. We are look into that. The 40 minutes above it is required. Participants have to participate 40 minutes and above. Those who are yet not renamed, click on your name. Suppose I have written Radhika Kelkungara, RK written. Click on RK, then you will get to the 2 options. Then click the rename. Then you can rename the name with 6. That digit, our school's 66875 Radhika. My school teacher, suppose somebody is there, 66875 Priya. This way, please kindly do it repeatedly. If the teachers are getting this note and we are not doing, how we can teach our kids? That's we need to ponder, we need to ask that. Mitali ma'am, once again, on behalf of the entire candidates or the participants, thank you.
Can I have
Thank
a
you
few
so
questions?
much, ma'am. Thank you.
Can I have a few questions, ma'am?
Sure, please.
They're raising hands. If some participants have some question, can ask it now.
Mr. Abhay, allow everybody to unmute themselves so that they can throw the questions.
Yeah, unmuted, ma'am. Anyone can unmute themselves.
Sir, I
Okay.
think CP Singh sir also there. I would like to request sir to say few words.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can
Yes, you
am
are
I
audible.
okay?
You are
Okay.
audible, sir.
Yes, that's
Abhijit,
what.
please allow sir to start video if it's need.
I have made him a host, sir. You can start his video also.
Okay. This will continue in future also. The topic was very good, excellent. That was gratitude, and that is, I think that this from here the change should start taking place.
Please turn on your video so that we can see you also.
Okay, I'm trying, but I'm not finding that.
So click on start video. I think it is muted.
Everybody except. Let me speak. Next time we'll see each other. That here I would like to quote one shloka, which comes from Vidur Niti. You will find the value, the importance of this gratitude in this shloka. The shloka is Ashtau Guna Purusham Deepayanti Pragya cha Kaulyam cha Dama Shrutam cha Parakramasya Bahubhashita cha Danam Yatha Shakti Kritagnyata cha. There are 8 qualities which raises you high. 8 ऐसे गुण हैं जो मनुष्य को ऊपर उठाते हैं, उसको प्रकाशमान करते हैं, उसकी प्रतिष्ठा बढ़ाते हैं, समाज में उसको ऊंचा स्थान दिलाते हैं। वो 8 गुण कौन कौन से हैं? उनमें कई 7 गुण तो ऐसे हैं जिनके लिए आपको प्रयास करना होगा, कुछ कोशिश करनी होगी, कुछ त्याग करना होगा, कुछ नियंत्रण करना होगा, कुछ संयम करना होगा। लेकिन केवल एक गुण ऐसा है इसमें जो ऐसे तो यहाँ 8वां है, दानम यथाशक्ति कृतज्ञता च, अंतिम है 8वां गुण है। लेकिन एक ऐसा गुण है जिसमें आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना पड़ता, सिर्फ अपने अंदर एक भावना लानी पड़ती है कि जिसने भी मेरे साथ अच्छा किया है, जिसने भी मेरा हाथ पकड़ा, जिसने मुझे रास्ता दिखाया, जिसने मुझे कुछ सिखाया, जिसने मुझे जन संकटों से लड़ना सिखाया, जिसने मुझे कुछ भी बताया, सिखाया, चलाया, पढ़ाया, बताया, वो सब उनके प्रति अगर आप अगर कृतज्ञ हैं तो आपके महानता के रास्ते वहीं से खुल जाते हैं। ईश्वर भी आप पर प्रसन्न होता है। और देखा गया है कि जीवन में जो बहुत कामयाब लोग हैं वे बहुत कृतज्ञ लोग हैं। एक हमारे मित्र कहते हैं कि मैं जब भी उठता हूँ मुझे उन सभी लोगों की याद आती है जिन लोगों ने मेरी कहीं ना कहीं मदद की। तो सब लोगों को ये ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि हम याद रखें, उन सबको याद रखें जिन्होंने हमारी सहायता की है, और बस यहीं से शुरुआत हो जाएगी आपके एक अच्छे जीवन की, एक ऊंचे जीवन की, एक प्रकाशमय जीवन की, एक उत्थानमय जीवन की, एक नई जिंदगी की शुरुआत बस यहीं से हो जाएगी। मिताली मैम का सेशन काफी ऐसा रहा कि मैं समझता हूं कि तमाम लोगों के अंदर भावना जरूर आई होगी कि हम आज से बदलेंगे, कृतज्ञ बनेंगे और आज से अपना रास्ता चुनेंगे, आगे बढ़ेंगे और अपने बच्चों को भी कृतज्ञ बनना सिखाएंगे, अपने साथियों को भी कृतज्ञता सिखाएंगे और दुनिया को बेहतर बनाएंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, especially Dr. CV Singh sir, Mitali ma'am. This was really a wonderful session. And behind the curtain, Dr. CV Singh sir was working So I am fully aware about that. This is so great credit goes to Dr. C.V. Singh sir also, sir. So I appreciate your endeavor, sir. That is, you made it happen, and we are really benefiting from your endeavor. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dilip. Thank you so much, Mr. Dilip. From Crane School, Gaya.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay then. So with this, thank you everyone. Now we can conclude this session. Next session is on 15th. Thank you. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Thank you, ma'am. Very enriching session.